Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm sure everybody was up late sitting on the edges of their seats. So let's work it all out this morning, work out all the stress, all the kinks. We have a lot of legs, mix of cardio, full range of motion, and little pulsing movements that are stolen from a bar class or Pilates, something like that. So really good for sculpting today is what we are going to do. So for your warm-up, we are going to start with some high knees. So you are right here. All right, similar feeling to a mountain climber. Modified, you're going to be right here. From there, we're going to move into in-out squat jumps. So you're going to jump it in, jump it out. Modified is going to be that step out to the side, back to center, and step out. From there, we're going to move into butt kickers. This is a great way to loosen up the quads a little bit. Modified, you're going to be right there, a little kick and march. And then we're going to move into squat reacher. So for that, standing a little wider, you're going to reach those arms down. However, keeping your chest up. So if those hands don't touch the ground, that is okay. All right, so you're right there. And then you're going to reach it up. If you are able and your balance is turned on this morning, come onto the balls of your feet and get a good stretch along that side body. Okay? So 30 seconds in each of those, and then we'll get started with our Tabata. So let's start with some high knees. 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Good. You always can switch between that full move and that high march. You want to get your heart rate up, and that will happen with either of these moves, modification or the most intense version. Good. We want to make sure we're hugging our belly button in as we do this, because again, similar to mountain climbing, this is great cardio that is good for your core. 3, 2, 1. Set those feet in. In, out, squat, jumps. Making sure that as we sit in the bottom of that squat, our weight is in our heels. And then we're rolling through the balls of our feet. Good. Nice job. Chest should stay lifted. Gaze should stay forward. Beautiful. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Butt kickers. Good, your heart should be pounding right about now. Should feel like you're going out for a jog. We don't have a ton of cardio today. You have about 40 seconds of cardio per move with that Tabata. Yeah, keep going. You've got squat reachers in 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your feet nice and wide. Down. Reach it up. So heart rate is going to come down a little bit. If it feels good, you can sort of reach side to side there. Getting a good stretch on that side body. Again, today is all about the legs, the lower body. Good. You may notice the more you squat, the lower you get as our muscles and our joints wake up. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. Now as I chat at you, go ahead and stretch those quads out. We have 6 Tabata moves to go through. I will go through them all before we do them, so I don't just flood you with information, okay? Now your first move, we're gonna do a round of cardio, a full range of motion, and a pulse. Cardio, full range, pulse, okay? So your first move, we're gonna do a squat jump, and that's gonna wake up the calves, okay? Just your straight up squat jump. No in-out motion. You're sitting down in the bottom of that squat, weight is in the heels, knees are behind the toes, and then we're rolling through the balls of our feet. So you're gonna be there for 20 seconds, resting for 10. Then you're gonna come to your balancing point, and we're gonna go all the way up under the balls of the feet. Rock back on the heels a little bit, all the way up, down, and rock back. And then lastly, you're gonna go halfway down and all the way up, high as you can, onto the balls of your feet, okay? You're gonna do all of that twice, and then we will move on to our next move. So 6 total rounds, 3 minutes per move for a total of 18 minutes on the lower body. So get ready for some squat jumps in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Remember, you are not in-out squat jumps. You are straight up squat jumps. And I know we do those in-out a lot, so muscle memory is gonna try to take you there. Good. Don't forget you are rolling through the balls of your feet. Try to point those toes a little bit as you get them in the air. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Head to your balancing point. Good. All right, you're going in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet should be directly under the hips, all the way under the balls of the feet, and rock back on the heels. You would not guess that calves are an underworked muscle, but they are, and they're also really prone to cramping. So we will do some stretches here in between each move. Rest. Good. Shake those legs out. Get ready for that pulse. So you're going to go all the way up and halfway down. 3, 2, 1. All the way up, halfway down. Hover those heels. Now I want you to raise your heels until you feel your calves clench. So this pulsing should feel like the most challenging on your calves. Making sure abs are in. You're squeezing your bum and keeping your body in one straight solid line. 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. Set up for squat. Jumps. Good. A little wider than shoulder width. I always think a wider squat is easier on the knees. 3, 2, and 1. Down. Right up. Don't let muscle memory trick ya. No in-out squat jumps. Straight up. Good. Point those toes as your feet raise into the air. Awesome. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Balancing point. Feet under hips. Straight line. 1 and 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Rock it back. Good. Nice job. Excuse me, I got a tickle. Good, as high as you can until we feel those calves clench. Good, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out. You're going to the pulse next, so that all the way up to the halfway down. You've got 3, 2, 1. Releve, this is called. Halfway down, all the way up. Good. Channeling your inner dancer right here. They have great calves. You gotta do this more often. Good. Abs in if you can. Maybe test that balance a little bit. Woo. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I want you to step your right leg back, drive your heel toward the floor. Again, we're gonna do our stretches throughout and less at the end here. Go ahead and switch. Next move, we have the squat. You are going to stick with your in-out squat jumps now, right here. Now your full range of motion, you're all the way down, all the way up, driving those hips forward, squeezing the glutes. Your pulse, you're sitting in the bottom of that squat. Thighs should almost be parallel to the floor. From there, you're up an inch and down an inch. All right, get ready. You are going in. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Squat, jumps, in-out version. Good. Nice job. Gaze is forward, chest is up. Gonna toast those thighs today. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out. Set your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Full range of motion. 3, 2, and 1. Down. All the way up. Again, that move is done when you push those glutes forward, squeezing them. Good. Nice job. Making sure those knees are tracking sideways out over the toes and not ever trailing in. Good. And rest. Shake it out. Good. All of us quads on this one. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. Bottom of that squat. And really, this is a move stolen from bar. All about little isolation movements. So this, you should feel your quads hopefully start to shake a little bit. Breaking down those muscle fibers so they can build up new and stronger. 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Good. There is hardly any better way to sculpt than those little isolation movements. So it hurts so bad. 3, 2, 1, in, outs. Good, you're halfway through here. Awesome job. Good. Keep her moving. Good. You're giving me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it. Good. All right. Step those feet just outside of the shoulders. Full range in 3, 2, and 1. Down, all the way up. Good. Nice job. We have another variation of a squat coming up next. That's going to work more of the glute medius, so the side of our bum. Also a very underworked muscle. Good. Giving me 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Get ready to pulse. All right, 3, 2, 1. Sink down. Up an inch and down an inch. Good. Every exhale we take, don't wait to hug your belly button in. This isolation movement, you don't have to think much about the legs. It's a great chance to start to concentrate on your core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, shake it out. Good. Go ahead. Quad stretch it. Right foot. Pull it up. You're pulling your knee back. Pushing forward through your hip flexor. Good. Go ahead and switch sides. Left knee back. Woo, I'm tipping. I'm going down. Good. Find that balance. Okay. Next movement, we have a plie squat. We're going to start this out by doing some skater jumps to activate the glute medius, the outside of your butt, right? So you're right here. The lower and the wider your jumps, the harder that is going to be. Now, plie squat. I want your feet really wide. Toes are going to point out at about a 45-degree angle. So I want them to sort of angle towards the corners of your room. Now, hips can go back. And then we are raising up, pulling up through our pelvic floor and squeezing your glutes. Now the pulse. Torso can come down a little bit, but I want your gaze forward. From there, you're raising and lowering. Okay? Get ready. Skater jumps, wide stance, low and wide. Ready, set, begin. Good. Nice job. If the jumping is not in your cards, because jumping is always optional, you can always take it to that skater step. And in that case, I want you to aim to touch the floor. All right, and then you'll have a little added lunge at the back there. 3, 2, 1, rest. Set those feet wider than your squat stance. Toes, angle them. 3, 2, 1, hips back, pulling up. Good, down and up. As you go down, you should feel that in the glute medius right there. Good. And I always feel like if we think about the muscles that we should be engaging, it's easier to engage them, right? It's easier to feel that. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. We're going to stay wide. We're going to hit the bottom of that squat towards those angles in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Pulling up an inch and down an inch. Good. It's amazing how even changing your squat stance, right, can change the whole feel of the move, just stepping 2 inches wider in each direction. Good, keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, shake it out, get ready for skater jumps. Best part about Tabata, these workouts fly. 4, 3, 2, and 1, begin. You're probably like, yeah, no, they don't. They do. Good. Just 3 minutes per move. Piece of cake. After the plie squats, you are halfway done with the whole darn thing. Good. Keep her moving. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Set those feet wide. Angle those toes to your corners. Going in forward. Good. 3, 2, 1. Down. Pulling up. Good. Nice job. Squeezing the outside of your glutes now. Almost threw my timer at you. Good. Super important that we're pulling our belly buttons in as we do this. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake that out. Good. All right, giving me 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink down again. Torso's angled, but that does not mean your eyes drop to the floor. Your gaze stays forward. Good. Hips are back. Nice job. You've got 10 seconds. Then we're going to do a little stretch in action before we move into lunges. 3, 2, one. Rest. I want you to bend that left leg, and we're gonna stretch the inner thigh. Good, so you should feel that stretch just like you did in your skater dumps, right? You should feel that stretch in the straight leg. Good, we'll just pedal through here for just a second, and then we're gonna move into sprinter starts and lunges. Shake it out. Balancing point. Have a hand on it just in case. You're gonna take that right leg back, and we're gonna come right here. All right, notice how the angle of my left leg does not change. The weight should be in the heel and the bend should be in your knee. You're gonna take your right foot to your left, back. All right, it is all about the standing leg here. From there, you're gonna move into lunges. Two ways you can do this. You can come right here, or you can come right here. Now your pulse, you're gonna sink into the bottom of that lunge, raise up an inch, and down an inch. Notice how my back leg is of equal bend as my front. That is your goal, all right? We'll start with our left foot forward, weight in the heel, bend in the knee. 3, 2, 1, begin. Now if you are feeling well balanced, you can swing those arms. That's gonna help you balance a little bit. Good. And again, if you're feeling tippy, you should have that balancing point handy, just in case. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. That should all have been felt in your left leg. Get ready to lunge. Left foot is staying forwards in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're down and in, or down and up. For me, it feels more comfortable to go down and in. Again, that is preferential. You are still going to get a good workout in your lunge. Good. Double check the weight should still be in your left heel. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out. Get ready to pulse. This is my favorite, least favorite move of all legs. It hurts. It burns. Take that right leg back. 3, 2, 1. Sink down. Up an inch. Down an inch. Also a great chance to challenge your balance. Now make sure our chest is up. Our shoulders are back. Our abs are in. We are pulling straight up and down. You're not pushing with your back heel at all. Good. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Get ready to sprinter start. You're halfway. Sweating. Nice job. All right. Finding the bend in the knee, the weight in the heel, and 3, 2, and 1. Begin again. Maybe a little swing in those arms. Help with the balance. Good. Tighter we hold our core. Better balance we have. Good. 10 seconds. Now maybe sink a little lower into that standing leg. You're going to feel that more in your glutes then. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Awesome job. Get ready to full range of motion. Weight in the left heel. It stays there. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Step it back and up. Or back and in. Good. Super important that we're keeping our chest lifted, because again, even the placement of your torso can change the whole move. So we're going to target more of our hamstring into our glute by keeping our chest up. And rest. Shake it out. Good. You worked the quads enough already. 4, 3, 2, 1. Equal bend in that back leg. Good. Challenge that balance. Abs in, relax those shoulders back. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it up, shake it out. Awesome job. Take that left leg, left foot to your knee. You're going to sit back in your hip. We're going to stretch that glute, and we're going to stretch that hamstring. Sticking with your left leg, we'll stretch the right when we are done with the other side. Take your left heel down, flat back, forward fold. Guiding your chest towards your leg. We never curl into it. We always slowly lower into it. Good. Okay, get ready. You're going to set your right heel down, bend in the knee. Get ready for sprinter starts in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Again, the lower we sink, the more you're going to feel that into the glute. Now this side should feel harder because it already lunged. It already did some work. Good thing it's only 20 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Yowza, right? Most sprinter starts, they don't look like they'd be that hard. It's a sneaky Get ready, full range of motion. 3, 2, 1. Beginning, and your options are right here. You can take that foot in, or you can take the body up. Good. Whatever feels more comfortable for you. Awesome job. Getting that back knee in either of those variations as close to the ground as you can. And rest. Shake it out. Get ready to pulse. Weight in that front right heel. 3, 2, 1. Equal bend in the back knee. Up an inch. Down an inch. Again. Test the balance waters. Good. Nice and slow. Again, this is another one stolen from bar. Those little isolation movements. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, shake it out. Get ready for round 2. All right, weight in that right heel, sinking lower than last time. 3, 2, 1. Sprinter starts. Good, again, balancing helps those arms to pump up. Don't bang your knee at your balancing point like I just did. Good, 10 seconds. Sink a little lower. Awesome job. 3, 2, 1. Up, shake it. Good job. Full range of motion. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back knee again as close to the ground as you can take it. And I know some of us, we get little kinks in our knees. You can always take that to more of a shallow tap back. That is never a bad thing. That's always allowed. Always the best idea to listen to your body. 3, 2, 1, up. Shake it out. The same goes for that pulse. The more shallow, typically the easier on the knees. Set those legs back. 3, 2, 1. Sink down. Up an inch. Down an inch. Awesome job. You got one move after this. That's it. Woo, sink down there. I don't want that knee any higher than 2 inches off the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, shake it out. Take your right foot to your left knee. Using that balancing point, you're going to sink back into your hips. Good. You can also do this one from a chair. So if you have your chair as your balancing point, you can always sit down. Taking your right foot to your left knee. Good. Taking your right heel down, flat back it, driving your chest towards your leg. Awesome. We have glute bridges next. Then we'll do a little more stretching on our mats and call it a day. So go ahead and lay on back. Our first cardio part, not super cardio down here. We're gonna take it to a glute bridge walk. So we want you to take your hips all the way up, driving down through the heels. So you're gonna walk it out a couple steps, walk it in a couple steps. Now your shoulder blades and arms should be flat on the mat. You will see me holding my timer up. Do as I say, not as I do. Hands are flat. Full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. Tapping your butt and right back up. And then the pulse is down an inch and up an inch. Getting those hips as high as you can, squeezing in your glutes. Okay, last 3 minutes. Let's do it. Glute bridge walk in 3, 2, hips up. 1, begin. Walk it out. Heel walks. Walk it in. As you walk your heels in, I want you to boost your hips into the air. Awesome job. Get them up there. Harder on the hamstrings this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. In between these, I want you to just windshield wiper your legs a little bit. Keep our lower back nice and loose. So you're going in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drive down through the heels, hips up, squeeze the glutes down, tap all the way up. Good. Those hips should go up so high that it's inevitable that your glutes are going to squeeze, right? You can't even help it. Awesome. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Windshield wiper. Good. Those glutes attach right at the base of the back, right? So sometimes we can get a little lower back kinks. 3, 2, 1, all the way up, partway down, all the way up, partway down. Good. Gaze should stay on the ceiling. Your chin is not touching your chest, right? You're never crunching that neck in. That kinks your airway. We don't want to do that. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Windshield wiper. Good. Nice job. Going to those glute bridge walks in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Take it up. Walk it out. Walk it in. Again, as you walk your heels in, you are bringing your hips up. Good. Use that breath, right? You're exhaling your heels back towards your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Windshield wiper. Fabulous. Get ready for full range of motion in 3, 2, 1. Begin. All the way up. Squeeze down. Tap. 40 seconds of work left. That is it. Good. Halfway. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Windshield wiper those legs. Nice job. Going into the pulse in 3, 2, 1. Begin all the way up, halfway down. We are going to end this on our mats with a lower back stretch, hugging our knees in to our chest. Good. Get those hips up there. This is your last 10 seconds right here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. I want you to take those knees, give them a hug. Maybe draw some big circles. Good. Rock that lower back out. And then switch directions. Beautiful. We're going to take one more glute stretch. So go ahead, plant that left foot down. You're going to take your right foot to your left knee. Raise your foot into the air and then pull your left thigh. If you want a deeper stretch, wrap those hands around your shin or your knee. Go ahead, pull it closer to you. You should feel that stretch all on your right glute. This is going to be our last stretch of the day. Go ahead and switch sides. Left foot to your right knee. Raise that right leg. Hugging the thigh or the shin closer to you. Awesome. And then go ahead and rock it up. Give yourself a pat on the back, a round of applause for getting out here and doing this with me today. Hopefully your legs, your glutes, your hips all feel very strong and ready to tackle the second half of the week. So have a good rest of your day, and I will see you Friday. Thank you guys.